Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Today we're going to do a collective twin flame reading. I'm not going to put a date on this. I'm just going to try to pick up what the current energies are for the collective. So whenever you see this, that's when it's meant for you to see it. So um, I also don't like to separate the masculine energies from the feminine energies because I think you tend to resonate. I think we tend to go back and forth within those energies within ourselves. So um, I'll do the two separate energies and just whichever one you resonate with. So I think that's part of the growth in this also is to be able to embrace and balance both aspects of that within yourself, the masculine and the feminine energy, which is not easy, I'm sure. Okay, so we're just going to separate the two energies and then the combining energy. Okay, with this Nine of Swords being the combined energy, it's it's that feeling of wanting to hurry up and communicate, wanting to hurry up and get something done, wanting to hurry up and try to get something accomplished. It's like suddenly having all these ideas and these desires to do something and just kind of wanting to run towards it without really thinking things through. Um, the Knight of Swords does tend to communicate without thinking, and so a lot of times that can lead to disagreements, that can lead to arguments because it tends to be just a lot of communication coming out suddenly. Um, so with that being the combined energy, it's almost like there's between both sides there's this feeling of urgency to get something done or get something accomplished or communicate to each other. Um, on this side, we have somebody that just feels completely trapped. This is somebody who is in their head, who's overthinking to the point that they're not taking any action. They're trying not to feel anything. Um, this is also somebody who feels that there's nothing that they can do, that they've done everything that they could do. Um, and on the other side, we have this Ace of Pentacles, which is, that very grounding energy, that physical energy. Um, that's starting a commitment, that's starting a relationship. It's also starting a business, but it's starting something solid. So I feel on one end there's this energy is wanting to start something solid, wanting to bring things into the physical, wanting to communicate, wanting to get things going fast, while this other energy just feels completely trapped. Like there's nothing. They feel that there's nothing they can do. They feel like there's nothing they can offer. But with that being said, they have this desire to communicate and to do something, but they're thinking it through so much that they're not actually doing anything. Um, so let's see. It's very, there's the urgency on both sides, but it's so much that I don't think, even with this Ace of Pentacles, it's stability, it's still not movement. So I don't think, on either side there's the actual moving forward. Whoever this is that is just feeling stuck, it's like they're waiting for something. So this could be you waiting for communication from this person, or waiting for this person to make a move. Um, it could be the other person feeling as if they can't do anything right now because they're waiting for something to come to fruition. Um, Over here we have the Strength and the Ace of Pentacles, and strength is a very determined energy, very determined to push along and not let any distractions come in, not let anything distract her. Um, the lion is our animal instinct. So to me, this even represents somebody who is kind of willing to be single and willing to wait for the other person. Um, it's still an energy where I kind of feel that both energies are not moving. With this Six of Pentacles, with this Knight of Swords, that kind of represents a lot of imbalanced communication, or imbalance in where the energy is going. It's it's all these ideas and all this communication, and um, this, wanting to get something going, wanting to break free, wanting to, get this out in the open, but with such tense energy, it's like it's the energy is not going to the right place. It's not going where it needs to go. So what that's going to bring up is like, um, there's no communication, or there's just way too much communication. It's going to be um, that constant back and forth where, there's no communication for days, and then when the communication comes, there's so much tense energy that it's just all this, negative communication coming out. Wow. Okay. Um, it's almost like the universe is sick of both sides not doing anything, because regardless, there is no action on either side. There's no, um, I don't want to say there's no action. Um, it's just there's no action towards the connection, is what it is. Um, because I feel that the one energy is feeling like they've done everything they can do. All they can do now is wait, and the other energy is, focused on staying grounded, on getting something solid going, um, and again focused on waiting until things come together. There is an energy that there's a lot of focus on money right now, on money and stability. But we have the Tower over here, and that's that sudden release of it's that sudden release from feeling stuck. It's that sudden release from actually being stuck. We have the Tower over here, then we have the Death card over here, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune right here. So what this is saying is this energy is all coming to an end. This energy is all kind of being blown apart. Within this, both sides have kind of gone through this transformation. I feel you know, on one end, the transformation has been slow and gradual. So kind of more of not easy, because it's never easy. Um, but this person's growth has been more over a long period of time. This person's transformation has been this process of a year, 2 years, 3 years, while this person has been more kind of stuck in their head, not really aware of what to do. this person is more in this energy where they're not really seeing the growth. They're not really seeing um, what they can do. But with this tower, that's kind of the universe stepping in and clearing this all away. So it could be if this person has just been in their head, it's that they're having this sudden realization that it's like it's kind of like the ripping off the band-aid. I might as well get it, I might as well do it. If it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt. I might as well go for it at this point, because if I don't, it's going to eat me up. If I don't, I'm just going to, be miserable. And with this wheel in the middle, it is that it's that shift into something positive. And I feel that overall it's because of all this sudden urgency energy on both ends. Yeah, wow. Yeah, somebody's definitely being freed from something that they were actually feeling as if they were stuck in. I don't really feel that this has to do with somebody being in another connection. If it is, it's a connection that I feel has been over for quite some time. And it's just now in the process of being able to actually really let this energy go of this past person. Whoever this is seeing things in a new light, is seeing something in a completely different way, is suddenly having this realization. This person has had their eyes closed. This person has not really wanted to put too much focus into this connection, because again, they've been kind of trapped by fear. They've been kind of waiting for something to change within their own life. They're waiting for something to they're waiting for things to get more stable within their life. But I feel that no matter what this person has done, it's like there's just been more and more stuff coming at this person, um, to the point that this person has just had enough, and they're breaking them. I don't even think they're breaking themselves free. Honestly, I think it's just um, this sudden realization, this sudden, the universe steps in and shows them something or breaks something free from them. Um, and with this on this side over here, we have this Three of Pentacles. Again, that's that desire to come together with another person. Um, this energy over here is very trusting within the connection. Um, and again, I feel that this energy is just knowing that, knowing what they want, knowing that they want this stable commitment, they want this connection. They've gone through all this growth. They're willing to put in the work that they need to put in. It's just kind of um, like this person over here is just waiting for the right moment to do what needs to be done. I think to some extent, this energy over here, they're not too sure, but they're willing. They're just waiting for the right. Sorry, waiting for the right moment. Um, with this Seven of Cups being this energy in the center, that does tend to be a card of confusion, and it does kind of go along with this Knight of Swords energy, that there's so much of this sense of urgency, and this push to, this like knowing that you have to do something, and also knowing that the Seven of Cups wants something more. They want something bigger. They're dreaming bigger. It's not wanting to settle for a connection that there's no emotional connection, there's no physical connection. um, I do want to say that there's more. it's like neither one of you are going to see this coming. Wow. I mean, we have Justice and we have the Ace of Wands. This with the Tower and the Sun and Justice, it's like everything this is the universe. Whoever's energy this is the universe stepping in, the universe making things right. Justice is all about making things right. The Sun is being free from what has held you back. It's having this sudden positive outlook. So there's some big shift coming in that is making it's just breaking everything free for this person and making this person see things in a different light, allowing things to come into place to get to this place within the connection, which is the Lover's card. I mean, and again, okay, with this energy over here, we have two aces, we have the Death card, we have the Strength card. This is just being in this quiet confidence, this knowing. When the time is right, I'll know what to do. When I get this spark of inspiration, I'll know what to do. Um, it's odd because it still seems as if there's no, physical movement within the connection. Um, but behind the scenes, everything is shifting. Everything is shifting, like the universe is stepping in, saying, um, that it's time. What I'm gonna do, it's it's such a good energy, and it's that excitement that okay, things are finally coming together, but at the same time, it's like there's still that kind of uneasiness because it's like you still don't know how this is gonna come together, which I think is that energy of knowing to just surrender to whatever comes next. If, trusting that you've done the right thing. I'm just going to ask what is the overall guidance right now. Sorry. Now, if you're the one who has, you focus on what your energy has been towards this connection over the past couple of weeks. Has your energy just been this silent, this confident trust within the connection? Have you just kind of let go of any fear and focused on getting yourself grounded, or have you been the person that has been stuck in your head and overthinking and worrying? Because that's the energy that you need to focus on. I think that a lot of times people will quickly go, people assume that the other person is the one that is stuck, but a lot of times it's us that is stuck in our own thinking. So if you have been in this energy over the past couple of weeks of really being in your head about this connection and really thinking a lot about this connection, you're going to have this tower moment. You're going to have this moment of this sudden realization of things suddenly being revealed to you. So be prepared for that. I don't think it's going to be this major, painful tower moment. It's followed by the Sun. So to me, that's just this sudden positive realization, this, suddenly seeing the truth of everything. And we have the Queen of Swords. She knows the truth. She sees the truth. I do also want to say this has come up in quite a few readings. If you're wanting this connection to come to fruition, you really need to look at what energy is surrounding you in your life right now. Are you in a position to accept this connection? Have you cut away the things that need to be cut away? Have you cut away people that need to be cut away? Have you cut away, anything that is going to block a connection, anything that is going to block a relationship? You need to if this is what you want to manifest, if you want to manifest this connection coming together, you have to be in the position to accept a relationship. You have to be, um, you can't be talking to other people, which I know it's like people say, well, I shouldn't wait for, um, I shouldn't wait. I should see other people. Well, are you seeing other people while you're still waiting? Are you seeing other people, and are these people or people are they people that you intend to have some kind of relationship or connection with, or are you just using other things to kind of distract your mind, even if it's not other people? Um, what are you replacing your twin with, if that makes sense? Is it, are your surroundings productive for you? Not maybe not even your twin, but for you to manifest a relationship in general. Do you, are you in the position to accept a full on commitment? And if you're not, you have to be willing to kind of cut that down, or cut out the bullshit. This also speaks on our thought pattern, our thought process. If you're seeing the other person in a negative way, um, you're manifesting that towards you. You know, um, if you're holding all this anger towards your person, it's, they're feeling that, they're sensing that you're manifesting them coming to you in anger, in frustration. If you're seeing them from the place of unconditional love and unconditional trust, you're giving them that kind of freeing energy to have comfort in this connection. um, we do have the Nine of Wands here. I want to say with this card, it's saying, because this has come up a lot in a lot of readings, we really have to be mindful of our energies right now. You really have to be very protective of who you're letting in your surroundings, um, because every person that you're allowing into your energy field, into your energy, into your surroundings, is putting their energy on you. And so, to the extent, if you know if you're around, if you're allowing people in your surroundings that are just very negative and just very toxic, that energy is rubbing off on you, and you're seeing things in a negative way, and you're seeing things in a toxic way. um, and we really have to be mindful too that even people that appear to have the best intentions, you know, don't always have the best intentions. Um, and so it's really time to, anybody that you don't have a good feeling about, do not allow them into your surroundings. You don't even have to communicate with people. Um, don't don't feel that you have to be nice to people that you don't want to talk to. I mean, um, it's really very important. And it something came up. I saw something that was posted about being very mindful of who you share your sexual energy with. Um, Meaning, every person that you are allowing that kind of connection to, even if it's not physically sexual, any kind of person that you're allowing into your surroundings and allowing them into that sexual energy, you're taking on all their energy, all their sexual energy, all their sexual baggage. Um, and believe it or not, a lot of people have some, you know, that's all your sacral chakra, which is emotional baggage. You're taking on everybody's bullshit, and that's causing you to see yourself in a more negative way. Um, I'm sorry for just rambling, but it has come up so much that we have to really be mindful of who we're allowing, even just communicating with, even like where you're putting your attention to. You just have to, remember, everybody that you're talking to, is this somebody that's bringing me good energy? You know what I mean? Um, we have this Ten of Swords. I'm sorry for my clock. It was my grandma's clock, and so as annoying as it is, I feel like I have to keep it. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Death card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Um, this is indicating a huge shift. A huge shift. Um, this to me is saying this is a card of just surrendering. This is a card of trusting in the universe at this point, and keeping your focus on keeping yourself grounded, keeping your energy protected, and also, you know, focus on what you're passionate about, focus on what it is you really want to manifest within your surroundings. Um, with this Two of Pentacles, that kind of indicates this same back and forth cycle, this same back and forth cycle. Um, if you stay in this energy of protecting your energy, of continuing to cut out things that don't serve you, it's clearing things away from you. The universe is stepping in and clearing things away. This is a huge, major transformation. I also want to say, within the twin flame connections, there's always mirroring. You're always, you both are always mirroring difficulties within yourself to each other. So any issue that you have with your person or your twin, any problem that you have with that person is a problem within yourself that you need to address. So really be mindful of that when you're thinking all these things about the other person, when you're thinking negative things about the other person. This person doesn't ever do anything. This person is narcissistic. This person is this person is this. You are mirroring that in some way, whether it be lack of confidence, whether it be whatever. This is a problem that you need to address in yourself. I also want to say, look at the people in your surroundings in general, period. Everybody that's coming into your life right now is a reflection of you. So if you don't like the people that you're surrounded by, there's something within yourself that you need to shift, to stop manifesting these type of people. If you're manifesting people in your surroundings that are very negative to you, that talk down to you, that see you in a negative way, you're manifesting those people because that's what you see within yourself. And it might not be something that you it's a subconscious thing, but it's still something that you're manifesting. And I think that when you're fully able to step into that energy of trusting that you're in control of everything that is coming into your existence, it shifts the energy of this twin flame connection. Because the twin flame connection is viewed as, a lot of times, the more and more I talk to people and the more I see things within the twin flame community, it tends to be the feminine energy sees themselves as, the awakened ones, the empowered ones, the ones that are here to heal, here to heal their twin. And seeing it in that sense is a very kind of egotistical energy if you really think about it. The feminine energy is seeing themselves as the better ones, as the higher ones, as the ones that are here to pull the masculines out of the dirt. And I mean, it's kind of really fucked up if you think about it that way, if you're seeing yourself in that way, and you're seeing your masculine in a lower place, and you're seeing him in a place of, I have to heal him, I have to do this, I have to do this, oh, he's so weak, he's so this. You can't look at somebody like that and say that you have any kind of love for that person. You know what I mean? You have to be able to see that person in a positive light. And if you're seeing that person in a negative light, then there's something negative within you that you're not addressing. If you're seeing them as unawakened or somebody that needs help, there's something in your subconscious that you need help with as well. And we have to consistently keep that in mind, that it's mirror, it's a two-way street. We are not, the feminine is not saving the masculine. The masculines know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They're growing, they're expanding, even though you might not see it or they're not doing it in the way that you did it. Everybody has their own karmic path. Everybody has their own past life shit that they have to deal with. They have their current life shit that they have to deal with. They grew up differently than we did. Even if we had complete similarities growing up, that other person sees things differently, experience things differently, has different pains they have to deal with. So there is never a moment that one person is above the other person. And it I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about this. It really frustrates me to see the feminine energies see themselves in that light, that they're better than the masculine energy, that they're pulling the masculine energy up. The masculine energy is just lazy or whatever it is. If you consistently see your masculine in that light, your masculine is not going to come to you. Why would anybody want to come to that kind of energy? And I'm not trying to be shitty. But you have to be aware of your mindset of this right now, and because that's the most important thing, how you're viewing this. It's no longer about waiting. It's no longer about waiting for them to go through their awakening. No, because you're always going through an awakening. You're always going through some sort of growth. You are never done. There's always more to learn. There's always more to grow. There's always shit that you're going to have to shed. There's always shit you're going to have to clear away. So the most important thing right now is to shift your view of the connection, because at this point, the universe is stepping in. The universe is going to manifest what it is that you've been wanting. So now is the time to really pay attention to where your thought process is and what your view is on yourself, what your view is on your twin, because you're manifesting exactly what you're thinking at this point. This is a very strong energy coming in. The universe is taking over. And so at this point, you have to stay within that energy within yourself, or you're going to manifest exactly what you're thinking at this point. Okay? I don't mean to be hateful. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'll post this because I didn't. I feel like I went on a tangent. I'm going to leave it at that, though. Please check the description box for a link to my Facebook page. That's where you can get information on private paid readings. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I will be posting videos every day. I do tarot scope readings and all that fun stuff. I am sending you guys much love. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.